Mrparka here to review the new Zebub movie. I picked it up at Wasteland, and it's Jesus, the Daughter of God. Yeah, with a title like that, how can you go wrong? Yeah, as you can tell, there's tons of TNA, on the cover at least. But anyways, you know what? If you've seen Zebub movies, you kind of know what to expect. He has, like, you can tell it's a Zebub movie right when you start watching it. It's a certain, like, camera and just the music in it, the heavy metal type deal, the metal and stuff, and then just the naked girls a lot. But this one, I like better when he goes towards the comedy angle more so. I don't know why. I guess I think he's actually a really charismatic, funny person in person. So when I met him at Wasteland and stuff like that, so when it comes through, you can see it in the films and stuff what he does and the bloopers and stuff, and I think it works pretty well. This one is pretty much a comedy. I like the plot. I think the plot's pretty unique and actually pretty, it's going to offend people. And it's just kind of like anyone who gets offended by it shouldn't even be watching television, period. I think. That's how I feel. I hate when people get offended so easily. It's annoying. But anyways, what happens here is this woman who's really like anti-Christian, believes anti-God and everything like that, ends up getting sent back into Jesus' body. She's a go-go dancer, and she gets sent back into Jesus' body. To us, she looks like a go-go dancer. To everyone else, she looks like a fat Jesus. And so you can see what happens here, and the things she starts doing affect the future. There's some, like, the plot alone is worth checking out, but then again, there's some things in here I didn't care for. There's a lot of slow motion fight scenes that seem to go on too long. The plus side is there's a girl who's like skimpily dressed in it the whole time, so that's a plus. And the music, is not really necessarily my cup of tea. I'm not an expert on it. I don't know crap about it, to be honest. But most of the songs that were played in the background, I actually could get into, could enjoy. They were, sung really nice and well, and the music was, solid. I got a friend who kind of is into that kind of stuff too, so it kind of I thought it was actually pretty good music, and even if it's not your cup of tea, and most people dig scores, but Zebub movies usually have this type of music because he's a big music fan, so he talks about and kind of shouts out to music he likes. But yeah, if you want to see, there's a lot, probably 15 to 20 minutes of the movie is slow motion, kind of weirdly choreographed, I guess a keto, whatever, fight scenes. But Bill is definitely the best actor in the movie. He plays one of the apostles. There's just a couple scenes in here, again, that even in the credits they say, I know it's flawed, F you, basically the humor in there. There's people with earrings and tattoos back in a biblical time, so it's just like, that's just complete nonsense. So you really can't take it 100% seriously in the first place. But I do enjoy the plot of it, and I think there's a couple of good gags in here, and I think that the debating between Bill and the girl in the beginning was actually pretty funny. He says a couple funny things in there, and at one point there's just this senseless promotion stuff for music. There's this little sign in the corner, and every time it goes back it keeps changing to what it's saying. I thought that was kind of funny, maybe a little Wayne's World type deal there. But it is a little too long for me. I think that I was kind of getting a little bored with some of the things in there, but I did appreciate some of the jokes in there and a couple of the catchphrases in there. I guess I would have cut a little shorter on the fight team. There is no gore, no real violence, no real special effects. The wardrobes aren't perfect. The green screen is okay at points, but you can tell it's a green screen. When they have certain people in the background, it just looks kind of obvious they just shot their scenes at different times. They don't really have any speaking lines. The part where he is forced to have sex with Jesus, Bill Zebub's guy, is actually pretty funny, and the whole idea that he is kind of really homophobic about, not homophobic, he's I wouldn't say he's homophobic, he's just creeped out because he had to have sex with Jesus because he was being told to do it and he had no other choice, and everyone thinks he's gay, or keeps even mentioning something that even could be thought to be gay. He gets really paranoid, like, that's not gay, that's not me, I'm not gay, what are you guys talking about, I'm not gay. And it's just like kind of funny, you know, those people that always did that kind of stuff ended up turning up to be gay, and a lot of times when you're younger, the people that were so obsessed with not being gay were always just like the people like that. It's just funny to see somebody who was forced to do something they didn't want to do, and people seeing it, and now he's all nervous about everybody thinking he's gay and stuff, and it's just clearly on his mind, and it clearly disturbed him that he had to have sex with Jesus. That alone is going to really upset a lot of people. Just the things that even the girl says. I mean, she may not be the best actress, but she's probably the best looking, so therefore she's in there, and you know, like, she's pretty much shirtless the whole movie. So this movie here is to get a couple gags and, you know, kind of just prove some points, or just make people kind of think, kind of piss some Christians off if they're even watching it, and just kind of make other people laugh a little bit out loud.
There's just one soldier guarding this corpse, but guard your words nonetheless.
Why is a soldier guarding a corpse?
Those who are crucified are denied burial. Their bodies are defiled by beasts. It is an insult to the criminal, regardless of his or her religion.
It is just nature. What difference is there between a bird pecking whilst on a cross, or a worm doing the same while in the ground? Well, I could understand a bird pecking on thy worm if thou wert on the cross. That would be an insult. Woodpecker.
The family is denied a burial site to visit the dead. The punishment is for more than just the condemned.
One visits the dead in memories which reside in here. And if there were an afterlife, why wouldst I care about this body, this shell? Does a butterfly mourn its chrysalis? Does it care?
Jesus never spoke words as wise as you, my love.
And maybe show some TNA in here. It's not as graphic sex and stuff like that, and you don't see that much. I don't even really think I've seen any bush. I mean, it's actually pretty PG for the Bill Zebub movie. It's the softest, I'd say, when it came to the nudity and you know, the softcoreness. But if this is up your alley, if you like his other movies, I must say, I almost forgot, I'm glad I didn't, that if you've ever seen Forgive Me for Raping You, there is definitely a shout out to that. The character kind of appears in there.
Jesus loves you.
So he's a stalker then?
Why would you say that?
Well, I don't like him, but he keeps sending assholes over to my house to talk about his feelings. I don't fucking care about his feelings, he just needs to move on.
You have a very distorted picture of him, young lady.
No, it's more like you that have the distorted picture. Jesus can't love me because he doesn't swing that way. He had sex with the apostles at the Last Supper and told them, "Do this in remembrance of me," and that's why you and all the other priests have been raping little boys throughout the century. It's fucked up.
You're mistaken. Jesus never had sex.
Oh, really?
And some people might get some kick out of that if you're a big fan of it. You know, like I say, you know what you're getting yourself into. If you like his type of humor, you should dig this one. If you're not easily offended and you really want to get a couple laughs at the Christian fate, I guess you should watch it. I mean, I'm not an easily offended person. In fact, when I am offended, I am actually a little happy at it, because it's like, oh wow, I still have some morals maybe, but ethics or whatever. But I enjoy offensive movies for the most part, as long as they're a little bit clever or funny. If they're not, sometimes it just becomes embarrassing, and they are somewhat clever in here and a little bit funny in here as well. So if you're interested, check out Jesus, the Daughter of God. Don't check it out for its amazing special effects or historically accurate wardrobes and things like that. Check it out for the nudity and some good, maybe some laughs on there. You know? Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.
What the fuck? silly clothes too. Did you roofie me?
Thou wert revealing mysteries unto us, Rabbi.
Who the fuck are these people?
We are thy apostles, Jesus.
What's going on? Tell me.
Thou art speaking in tongues, Rabbi.
I know what's going on. I got electrocuted, and this is all just a dream.
Art thou saying that life is but a dream?
So you're all my apostles, eh? Why do you hate women?
Is this a lesson? Or will thou be giving us a parable?
So, if you're all fags, why do your followers go on fag hunts? It seems kind of backward, don't you think? It would be like me trying outlaw go-go dancing.
Thy words are hard to understand.
Ditto.